Lesson 8.3 is going to be about preparing a post-closing trial balance. And right here is our chart of accounts that we've worked through. So on the last lesson, we did our adjusting and closing entries, which we had to then go back and post in our journal. Then we had to go from our journal and post those into our general ledger. So as soon as you've finished posting your adjusting entries and closing entries, you know you're done by seeing lines in the balance debit column and the balance credit column. And to give you an idea, this is kind of what that looks like. But notice we have these lines only in our temporary accounts. So if I'm looking very closely, here are all my temporary accounts for my expenses. And I see that there are lines in the balance debit and balance credit column. So I see lines there. Now, inversely, if I look over here at my permanent accounts, I'm not going to see lines because, again, remember, I'm not closing a permanent account. My closing entries are only for my temporary accounts, which I will see are my drawing account. So I have my lines, my income summary account, my lines, my revenue of sales, and then all my expenses. Now, if you recall on Aplia, here is what we see in supplies, which would be a permanent account. And notice we have no lines because we're not closing that. But if I went to a closing entry account in Aplia, such as insurance expense, that's where I'm going to see the 0, 0. So Aplia's version of a line is when we typed 0, 0. And that's essentially what it means to know that we've closed out all of our general ledgers. And now we're going to do one more final thing.